Good. Wow, no countdown. Welcome to Raven's Chest on this wonderful Wednesday. Hello, Lisa Brown. Good to see you. Wow. I am so glad I was doing a little booger check there for a second. And wow. Yeah, and usually when you press live, there's a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And this time it was just like, you're live. Hello. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome in today. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. It is quite wonderful here. I was just running around. It sounds like I'm out of breath. I am. Hello, Gina. Welcome in. Oh, I don't need those either. When I put those on, I start yelling. So, Tanya, welcome in, Tanya. Hello, Rhonda. Tanya, I'm surprised you're in here. I figured you'd still be out running around. So, yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday so far. Hello, Bluebird. And Joshy Boy, welcome in. Oh no, Gina says ask. Well, let's see what Gina actually said. Oh, Gina said Tanya, love. I have my backup device here that can interpret the those chats, because the chat's doing that weird thing again. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm still in my PJs, says Tanya. Tanya, good for you. Well, hey, full disclosure, our show on Monday, I was in my PJs the whole time, so I'm just saying, sometimes it is like that. Yeah, so how's everybody's weather today? We only have 11 people here so far, so it's a good time to ask. Everybody can get in and I can stay caught up with what's going on. It's a beautiful day here today, so Lisa says I'm in mine too. Yeah, so it's a beautiful day here. Hello, Yippee. Welcome in, Yippee-I-O-A. Beautiful in Alabama, says Bluebird. Awesome. I'm going to the doctor for my eye. Oh, good, Tanya. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Go to the doctor and see, you know, if there's something in there and they can get it out, then cool. If it's a scratched cornea, then yeah, have that addressed as well to get some of those good drops. 28 and sunny in Minnesota. Well, nice, cold and sunny. It's a crisp day there where Rhonda's at. So yeah, there we go. When we hit 10 thumbs up, I will do a giveaway for free shipping right out of the gate there. But yeah, let me explain a little bit more. The day is actually a beautiful day. It was cold this morning, but sunny. And it just seems to be seems like it's going to be a nice sunny day, probably warm up and, you know, be in the low 70s, high 60s, something like that. Warm and windy with tornado watch here in Indiana. Dang, Gina. Gina's snow just gets melted, and then, I don't know, maybe you have more snow on the ground and a tornado watch going, Gina. 59 there. Ooh. And at 9:30. But high is 72 later. Tanya, it sounds like we're gonna have basically the same type of weather. Hello, Mama Chola. No snow, says Gina. All right, cool. Well, let's see, we have 9 thumbs up. I bet we get 10 thumbs up by the time I guess the question. Oh no, I have my laptop on board. Hello, Bruce and Dennis. Welcome in, guys. Good to see you, Bruce and Dennis. Sorry I missed you guys on Monday. I was victim to the nap monster again. So welcome in, you guys. I hope you're doing awesome. I do have my Nightbot assistant on board today to help out with giveaways. So hit the thumbs up, everyone. Yes, thank you, Tanya. Thank you for that. And let's see, today we're gonna do a random number for free shipping. I see 12 thumbs up, so we're rolling it right now. Free shipping, do a random number between 1 and 33. Number between 1 and 33, I have no idea what the number is, but when you guys pick the right number, Nightbot will say, congratulations, right there in the chat. So get those numbers rolling here. And hello again, Gina and Bluebird and Lisa and Yippee. And Mama Chola, Bruce and Dennis, Vanessa, Lisa, and Tanya, Rhonda. Ooh, wow, look at this. This is a pretty good one. Close, 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 close. Come on, Nightbot. Wow, all right. Very close, very close. Gina Bradford. Oh. Did it already say that Gina won? Because it's showing me that Gina won, but here, let's just keep it. Keep it rolling. I don't know if Nightbot's having a brain fart or what, but we're going to give Gina free shipping right now, and we're going to keep going and pick free shipping for somebody else as well. Oh, here we go. Rhonda. Boom, Gina gets it. And Rhonda. Free shipping to Gina and Rhonda. Congratulations, ladies. You both got free shipping right out of the gate to start it out. And let me just double check. I do believe I was able to get the first 27 items plugged in here. So let me just double check. Oh, how do I look at that while I'm live in that view? Can I even see the description? Oh, I have to actually select description. Ah, no, darn it, really? What a bummer. I thought I had the first 25 items already plugged into the description there. Well, if you don't see them there, then I don't see them there either. So that's just how it's going to roll today, unfortunately. Bummer. There is no description. Yeah, right? I don't know what happened with that. But we can get it rolling here. I know what the items are. You just don't know what they are coming up. First, sterling silver rainbow necklace. Hello, Rena. Welcome in, Rena. Good to see you. Coming in first, I thought this was pretty sweet. Little sterling silver double rainbow pendant on a great sterling silver snake chain there. Very sleek. 17 inches. Hello, Christine. Welcome in. There's the back of that. 17.75 inches, so just under 18 inches long on the chain. And the pendant is 1 1/4 inches long. So keep in mind, it's not huge. Like sometimes they look huge when you stick them right in front of the camera like that. The starting bid on that is $39. $39, not $49. Not that. Oh, okay. Slow it down a little bit, Doug. Starting bid, $39. There it is. Sterling silver and rainbow channel set crystals in there. The nice rainbow effect. And I like that really nice, sleek snake chain. It's one of those, it feels like kind of buttery, velvety. Thank you, Mama Chola. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, everybody. Hi, Rena and Christine and everyone I missed. That is always tough. I always feel like I'm missing people in the chat when I come in and say hello. All right, $39 on that one. That one's going down for now. Bring that back around in a little while. Hello, Isaiah. Welcome in, Isaiah. Oh, I'm gonna have to be checking that. Wow. Asks. The asks are in the chat, so I'm glad I have, man, they're on both of my phones. I'm lucky I have a laptop today because I can actually see what they say. So, Tanya. And hi, Isaiah. Oh my goodness, this one, I was pretty stoked to get this and the Victorian, that Victorian silver and amethyst brooch as well. Easy on the light there, Cosmo. Yeah, got these at Dianza from the silver guys. Tanya knows the guy, the two guys. Yeah, I got there a little bit late, and so people already had bags, like sandwich bags and big Ziploc bags already stuffed full of silver. And I don't know what those people had. For the most part, what I saw was a little bit different items than I necessarily would have been grabbing. Clearly, there was a bunch of stuff that I would have loved to have bought, but on the table were still a handful of items that I just grabbed and got prices for and moved on, and this was one of them. So I was able to get a pretty good price on it, so I can offer it at a pretty good price as well. But yeah, big old chunker. It is 1 3/8 inch by 1 inch tall, and I don't know how deep it is, but it's probably an inch deep as well. So it weighs 14 grams, and the price on that is $85. Starting bid at $85 on that. Lovely, and it is in very good condition. Beautiful, beautiful stone in it. Oh, I like that. Hello, Shell Bell. Welcome in, Shell Bell. Good to see ya. All right, $85 on that beautiful tiger's eye in there. And again, the enamel work is in very, very good condition. Overall, just a very, very nice piece. All right, going down on that one. And coming up next, oh, these were pretty darn sweet. Really nicely made. I'm always a fan of the hand-hammered look. Oh, wow. That's a big truck. And these are pretty darn nice. Big old circle shield type top. They are very substantial there, as you can see. Almost 3 inches, 2 3/4 inch drop on those, and 1 1/4 inch wide. So they are pretty substantial there. Make sure I'm in live chat here. Don't want to be missing any of those messages coming through here. And they're 13 grams, so 6.5 roughly each. And the starting bid on those is only $46. $46, 13 grams, 2 3/4 inch by 1 1/4 inch. Sterling silver, and the beads are glass. They're not turquoise. They look like really fine Persian turquoise, but they are glass. So, right, Shelbell? What are we at? 19 thumbs up. I'll tell you what, when we hit 25 thumbs up, we'll do another giveaway. And you guys know what that giveaway is going to be for, right? All right, $46 on those. Great price. Definitely half of what I'll be, half or less of what I'll be asking for them later. All right, this one, wanted to bring this back around. Hello, Merche. Welcome in, Merche. Eyeglasses. Nope, it's gonna be for reverso priso. You got it. All right, this one, I am gonna be listing this, so wanted to bring it back around. It is 22 karat gold, hand painted on the top. It is Artisan signed there, which looks reversed to you, so. Yeah, 22 karat gold, it's 2.5 inches. It's a great little, I mean, it's basically the size of a snuff box, but it's more like a modern trinket box. So 2.5 inches by 1 3/8 inch. It's 22 karat gold, hand painted on the surface there. And the price on that's 48 bucks. $48 for that beautiful, beautiful box. And it is in very good condition. I do see these from time to time, and the gold paint on top is usually pretty worn. So that is really in excellent condition. And there you go, artist signed. Lisa Brown, I see ya. Lisa's in at 48. All right, Lisa. Well, if somebody else is interested, you're gonna have to come back. Nope, no cracks. No cracks, Lisa, and the seams are all very fine. So, all right. If nobody else is coming in, that one's sold to Lisa Brown at 48. Congratulations, Lisa, and thank you. Boom, just like that. Off she goes. That one was either gonna get listed or be on my shelf. And I got a shelf full of stuff, so. Lisa, yeah, I hope you enjoy that, Lisa. And let me just take a second to set it down gently in the bag here, because we want to keep it no crack status. No cracks status. Yeah, wait till you see it in person, Lisa. I think you're going to be very impressed. I know I was. All right, this sterling silver Greek key band. You know, I see a lot of these. You know, I'll see trays of these out at markets and shows and whatnot. And when I saw this one, I'm like, you know, this one's just a little bit, it's a little bit nicer. It's a little bit heavier. It has a little bit cleaner edges than the average of what I'm used to seeing out there. So, morning, Mama Chola. Morning, Eldine. Good morning, Eldine. Yeah, I just thought this one, it's just a little bit nicer. It's a size 11 1/4, and it's, yeah, I don't really have that size finger, so I guess this is basically just under an 11, but yeah, I guess, yeah, you can see a little bit loose on that. So 11 1/4 on that. The band is 3/8 of an inch wide. Looks wider than that to me, but I've probably heard that before. All right, it is a size 11 1/4, 6.9 grams, and the price on that one's 35 bucks. $35 on that one. Nice big size, and just a great clean design on that. If you're an 11 1/4, great opportunity to pick up a clean ring. And also, this would be a great gift. Father's Day coming up. You got a father out there that likes that Greek key pattern, or I even see like a little S S going on in there, then $35 is the price. All right, I don't see any action on that one. Going down. 36 people in the house, 23 thumbs up. We're almost there, everybody. Candy Crush level. I am not asking that. And level 0 here. I don't know how, but I avoided Candy Crush. Oh, man, I tell you what, Tanya, is it your left eye? Because my left eye keeps being weird. All right, these are pretty awesome. Sterling silver lace hoop earrings is really made by Orpaz. Orpaz. And the center has a nice little vermeil stripe on there. Very well done. Very clean design on those. Nice omega back hoops. So super secure with that post and the little springy clip hinge to secure it. 8.8 grams on those, so about 4.5 grams each. And that hoop is 1 inch, and it is 3/8 inch wide. Let's see. These are both 3/8 inch. Do they both look 3/8 inch? Ah, yeah. All right, now I'm buying it. Yeah, and the price on those is $65. Starting bid on those is $65. Orpaz sterling lace hoops with the nice omega backs. Oh, I was just gonna say, I don't really hear the birds. There's the birds. I got forest sounds today. I have to go for something a little more jazzy. All right, 65 on those. Going down. Bring those back around. And I still see 23 thumbs up. You guys that are just rolling in here. Hello, Kelly Walker. Welcome in, Kelly. As you're rolling in, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And when we hit 25 thumbs up, I'm going to do a giveaway for Reverso Priso. Reverso Priso, yeah, that's right. What's Reverso Priso, you may ask? Well, there you go. There's a message in the chat dropped by Nightbot telling you exactly what it is. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate you. All right, 24, one more to go. But first, check out this great little whimsical rabbit brooch. Very fun piece. It is 2 1/8 inch, so just over 2 inches. Pretty good size on that cool rabbit. And that rabbit is $15. I got this from the other Doug at Vintage Boutique Cali. So got one of his great groups, and this was part of it. So thank you, Doug. Yeah, if you guys haven't been over to Doug's, you got to go check out Doug at Vintage Boutique Cali, because yeah, he has great jewelry, great deals. OG Doug, let's see, I think that still works. All right, I see Yippee at 15. Eldine is in at 16. All right, Eldine, Yippie's back at 17. We got a little auction going here. Let's see, OG Doug, did that drop? Eldine's back at 18. Thank you, Eldine. Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to Doug, hit that link right there if it's clickable and go subscribe to his channel. Friday nights and Saturday mornings typically is when you will find Doug doing his sales. I see Yippee at 22. after Eldine was in for 20. I live for reverso priso in here. Oh, funny, Mama Chola. Isn't it cute? I agree, Kelly. I see Eldine's back at 24. And Eldine's making me want to have a little coffee here. That's nice. Yippee is back at 26. For the fun little rabbit. And Eldine, he wants to be friends with my little octopus. Oh, funny, Eldine. Well, you know the routine, Eldine. We'd be looking for 28 or better. And Eldine's back at 28. All right. That rascally rabbit. Right, Kelly? Yippie's back at 30. Yippie's got something in mind too. Eldine is back at 32. Thank you, Eldine and Yippie. Only to those who make it that way, Mama Chola. I mean, I thought it sounded pretty cute myself, but out to Eldine. All right, Yippie. Eldine is getting that octopus companion. Thank you, Yippie, and thank you, Eldine. Congratulations. Let's make that official. Sold to Eldine at 32. Oh man, these are really pretty awesome. Way to go, Eldine. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody, for sharing the love here. Hold up, union break time. Whoa, Nightbot, whoa. All right, everybody, take a deep breath. I'm having a union break here. It's a no move union break. I'm gonna take a little drink of coffee. I'm gonna bring up the next item, which would be number 8 on the list if the list were available here. Right, Shellbell, drink. Ah. Ooh. All right, that's some good coffee. Local company, Santa Cruz Coffee Roasting Company. Obviously local. They have a couple of brews, a couple of beans, and a couple roasts, I guess, that are just really good. They make my eyes bug out. And they make me cry with joy. Yay, I love it. All right, these are awesome. Sterling silver, vermeil, turquoise, and freshwater pearl lever back earrings. These, I tell you what, I can't get enough lever back earrings like this. And it's been that way for decades. These are some of the best-selling earrings historically that I come across. So for those of you who are lever back fans out there, you probably know why. I don't know what, maybe because they're very secure, maybe there's something about the weight distribution. I've never really figured it out, but I know that, thank you, Gina. I've never really quite understood. I mean, they're great. They're usually high quality earrings with a great look, so I'm not sure what exactly is going on there. But I do know that they're always great earrings, and these are pretty exceptional. Very nice, big turquoise stones in there. Oh, they're just really comfortable to me. Nothing poking out in the back. All right, there you go, Kelly. I like that. Roast is the hubster's favorite dinner with carrots and potatoes and gravy from scratch. Stop it, Shellbell. What are we doing here? knock that off. That sounds great. Literally making my mouth water just like that. All right, here's the deal on these. They are 1.25 inches. That's the total drop. They're 9/16 inch wide. So that's actually pretty big. If you want to see kind of scale wise, that piece of turquoise really stands out. And then that little pearl accent, nice little detail that makes it pop. They weigh 5.3 grams total, so pretty lightweight on those, just over 2.5 grams each. And the price on those is $65. Starting bid of, no, not an SB of $65 on those lovelies. In very good condition. The hooks are not all tweaked. The vermeil is very, very much intact. Probably minimally worn or unworn. Merche, I see you at 65. Thank you, Merche. Looking for 70 or better. Showbell, are you cooking for us today? Right, Eldine? Looking for 70 or better, or nobody comes in. We're going to count that one down for Merche. Right, Merche? I totally agree. Great design and really good condition. So if nobody comes back at 70 or better in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, those are sold to Merche. Thank you, Merche. Taste test again. Oh, nice, Shellbell. You know, that's one of my favorite things to make is chicken noodle, chicken potato. Actually, the latest one that I like the best is making a chicken soup. Well, I guess it's basically a vegetable soup, but a chicken stock base. And then instead of using noodles at the end, putting in frozen dumplings, so pot stickers. Man, it's like next level comfort food. Thank you, Merche. What are we doing here? Are we selling jewelry today, or are we talking about food and getting our saliva glands going? Oh, wow. Well, this one, number 9 on the list, is this awesome Victorian 830 silver and amethyst brooch. Yeah, thank you, Merche. I don't have to wonder. I know you're gonna love those. Y'all are making me hungry, right, Lisa? Yeah, this is awesome. 830 silver, most likely Scandinavian. It does have a little 830 mark on the rim here, and it also has a little touch mark on there. I wasn't able to identify it. With enough time, you need to search out the 20 power loop. Oh, we got 26 thumbs up. All right, you know what time that is? Before I sell this Victorian brooch, we're gonna do a reverso priso giveaway. But yeah, I was gonna say if I can get in there and see that hallmark well enough, I might be able to get enough detail to then either place an import-export timeline on it or a manufacturer timeline. Usually I would expect that's probably an import or export mark. But very, very nice late 1800s Scandinavian 830 silver brooch. So reverso priso time. You got it, Mama Chola. That is it. Touch ID to wake this thing up. Come on, Nightbot. Let's get it going. Oh, geez. One of the dogs has some serious gas. So today we're going to do a keyword giveaway for reverso priso. And let's see. Let's think, what's a good word? Oh, fart. Yep, that's it. Fart. Yeah, dog. Dog fart is what it is. Cork him. Gas. Okay, that's the word, fart. Fart. Done. Okay. All right. Whew. What's Doug hiding from? Dog fart. Oh, that's so much better. It's amazing how well that filters. No, Rhonda, I thought you learned that lesson. Rhonda forgot. All right, luckily the air's circulating pretty quick through here. Woo! All right, keep those entries going for reverso priso. Wow, that literally is making my eyes water a little bit. Fart, reverso priso. Okay, we have 16 entries so far. Usually I wait till we have 20 people, but we'll just give that a couple more minutes. See how that goes. I think quite a few people tapped out when fart became a chat word. They're like, yeah, we're gonna go elsewhere for now. We'll be back later when the air clears. All right, let's do it. Let's see who's gonna win the first reverso priso of the day. Who is it? Laura Robinson. Congratulations, Laura. Laura Robinson is the winner. Laura Robinson. There we go. Reverso priso number 1 goes to Laura Robinson. Laura, you have the ability to reverse the 1s and 10s column on any item that you see. So hold on just a second. What's up?
Okay, I'm leaving off you this evening.
Okay.
Deal with that and deal with...
Hold on just a second. Okay. Thank you for waiting. I actually think that'll be worth your wait. Had some little gold, a little gold trade to work out, and when you see what I just traded for, wow, I'm super excited. Farts are still rolling in the chat. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. You know, since you guys are continuing with this, wow. I'm gonna roll another winner. Why not? You guys are cracking me up. Cause why not? Let's re-roll. You guys ready to have another reverso priso winner right here? I don't know, came in here and people were chanting fart, right? Well, keep it up because we're gonna re-roll another winner here. Who is, boom, Karen Keene. Congratulations and welcome in, Karen Keene. Good to see you. So Karen Keene is the next winner of reverso priso. Wow. Congratulations, Karen. Wow, man, I'm so impressed with the maturity of this chat. So thank you, everybody, for that warm and fuzzy feeling you're leaving, and myself and many others. So, right, Rena? Yeah. Yeah, thank you, everybody. You're all awesome. Yeah, I again have to pinch myself and remind myself just how lucky I am to be amongst such wonderful people. So, LT, I have a feeling this is not going to stop entirely. Coming up next, number 10 on the list. I'm like, you know what? Why can't I just fix this midstream? Why can't we fix this? I was wondering why everyone was saying fart, right, Bruce? Well, it was a reverso priso giveaway that was inspired by one of the dogs, because one of the dogs has some serious gas right now. Patty. That's awesome. That's funny, because I was just looking at pictures of that dragonfly this morning going, I wonder if Patty got that. And I'm so glad that Patty got that. Oh, right, Rena? Well, some of us, you know, what can I say? Selling item list preparation. Let's get it going here. Well, item number 10 is these awesome sterling silver and turquoise inlay hoops. Nice big oval hoop design. And that technique of inlay is actually a pretty difficult one. So create list. Yes, create list. So, and these are exceptionally big hoops as well. So actually pretty nice. I think they might be Indonesian or not made in the US. I don't know if they were even what they were marked, if they were even marked, but it didn't really matter because they were just awesome. Well, that's awesome, Patty. Yeah, and that dragonfly was just exceptional. So, sapphire tail and diamonds in the body. And the ruby eyes, just boom. So these are awesome, and these actually, I got a great deal on these. They're 5.7 grams total. Cabbage. Yeah, Eldine, I'm not sure what I was trying to think of that. Like, what did they have yesterday? Oh, that's what it was. There was I had a container of ribs, and some of the ribs had, like, the stuff that came off the ribs was in a little dish, and it fell on the floor, and they ate that. So that's what it was. Thank you, Bruce and Dennis. I think you guys are awesome as well. So yeah, they're 5.7 grams, very wearable. So I don't know, what is that? Just under 3 grams each, and 1 1/8 inch, so pretty good size hoop there. Grease rib make fart, right? Exactly. The starting bid on these is $46. Let's stop talking about them. Let's just throw the price out there. $46 on those. Very nice, really well made. See that cast job on the back, and I don't know, can we find the mark? I think it might be down in here somewhere. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter who made them, where they were made, because they're pretty darn fantastic. And $46 is a great price. Wow, they could be like cool sunglasses. Tron sunglasses. All right, going down on those, $46. Or you could reverso price of these to 64, Laura or Karen. I always say that, you know, you can reverso price up or down. Wow, darn it. Brother. That is intense. You know, and I should have taken a picture of Cosmo the other day. He eats the yard. He digs with his mouth. Oh, Laura, well, I got the earrings for you. You don't have pierced ears? If you like clip-on earrings and you like Art Deco earrings, I have some that I bought since the last preview. And they are amazing. I smell no dog farts. Up would make a killer tip for an excellent host. I'm missing something in that, Shellbell. My brain's not making the connection there. Ah, that's so much better. Tina, I love the glass you sold Leslie for her newest drink creation post. Ah, I missed that. But I believe it because I've gotten some great glass from Gina. You can make the price go up or down. That's right, Shellbell. Reverso price-o, up or down. I just think these are amazing. Every time I look at them, I think they're freaking great. They're lapis, and they look like little globes. Like pretty rare find in the lapis world. They all look like satellite views of little Earth-like planets to me. Nice early Chinese, exceptionally long. I'm used to finding these in the 18 to 20 inch length. This one's more like 30, 29 inches. 29 inches. It weighs 87 grams. Has that nice early Chinese silver clasp on it. And the price on that is $130. Starting bid of $130. Very, very exceptional lapis beads. It was in a short, Eldine, yes. Yeah, these are indeed, Bruce, these are FF. These are freaking fabulous. And honestly, if these don't sell, I won't be too bummed because I know these are the type of beads when I list them, man, they just don't, they don't last long. Usually they'll sell within the first day or two because there are some lapis collectors that I have out there as regular customers, and when they see something like that hit the market, they're on it. So there you go. $130 is the price on those, unless you're Karen or Laura, who could make the price $103. Which honestly, $130 is a great deal on those, and $103 is an even better deal. So yeah, those are gonna go down for now. Oh, these are awesome. I think Leslie probably mixed that drink with the shaker that Bruce gifted her from one of my auctions. Happy ducky. Ooh, these were pretty nice. I like the simple and thoughtful design on these. Sterling silver and 18 karat gold. Artisan earrings. Just very, very well crafted and a nice design. Here are the details. 2.2 grams, very lightweight, 1 5/8 inch total drop on that, and 15 millimeters wide. Not sure, I probably didn't fall anywhere convenient on the standard measurement system there. And $100 on this. Sterling silver, 18 karat golden, and the starting bid on those is $100. SB1. 100. Very nice, very clean design. Not really eyeball worthy, but there we go. It'll focus on them instead of my face if I make it look like part of my face. There you go. $100 on those. Pew, going down. Going down. Looks like a pagoda. Oh yeah, totally. I see it. I see it indeed. All right, some amber. Got some nice amber. I see this every once in a while where you can find amber with its original import documentation or labeling, and that's what this entire collection of amber was all labeled. I only bought 3 of the necklaces that were in there because they were the only ones that really spoke to me. But some of the other necklaces that were in there, I considered buying them just to get the tags that were with them, because the tags had, a lot of them were just prices, and I don't know what these are, what currency, Lithuanian or Romanian or Estonian or Russian, which Baltic country these came from. So I'm not exactly sure. Some of them were price tags, and then some of them actually have the agent, the import agent name and information, and then it says natural amber on it. So I'll show you that with one of the other strands that I have. Hello, Lucinda. Good morning to you, Lucinda. So yeah, original price tags on there, 80,000 whatevers. That whatever currency that was. And that was the import price. That was the dealer, whatever price the dealer paid. And some of the tags actually had that. I used Google Translate to look at them. And some of the tags said, you know, natural amber with some weights and numbers. The agent information, the import information. Yeah, so it was very interesting to see that it had like actual, oh, and it had agreed upon agent information and agreed upon price. So it actually had on the tags what, it was kind of like customs documentation on the tag. So very interesting. But again, I only bought 3 of the necklaces out of it because they were the ones that were really, really exceptional. The pebbles on these, there's one that's just pebbles, and then these are kind of like a wafer, polished wafer pebbles. And this one is 27 inches long. It weighs 29 grams, and I'm only asking 46 bucks. I did get a good deal on the group, and so each one I'm selling for a very good deal. So 29 grams, let's see. The last time I talked to one of the guys at Alameda who currently imports amber, he pays $3 a gram to import it. And then he's charging a little bit over $3, $3.50 to $4 a gram on the stuff that he gets. Marilyn Pope is in at 100. What was it? Oh, the earrings, Marilyn? Is that what you're in on? If that's what it was, then just hit yes, Marilyn. Or, oh, I see that was retracted, so. So there you go, $46 on those. Yeah, Bruce, I agree. Great price. Marilyn, the amber's only $46, so. That's the price on that one. And yeah, I started to say that a lot of them, I left a lot of them behind because I found them to not be really that impressive. They were good amber, but the grading And the way they were arranged, they just didn't have a strong appeal. So I got the 3 that I thought were awesome, and there we go. Maryland's in at 46, and I don't see any other action on that, Maryland. People had plenty of time to move, so let's call that one sold to Maryland at 46. Thank you, Maryland. And congratulations. Yeah, I think you're gonna really like, I think you'll really like those. The other ones that I got too, same, the wafers on them are pretty. What was the price on the brooch? Oh, Lisa, thank you. That was supposed to come up on the, that was supposed to come up after the reverso priso giveaway, so darn. Maryland. Thank you, Maryland. We will move on to the amber. After we do the Victorian brooch. So back to the Victorian 830 silver and amethyst brooch. It weighs 7 grams. It's 1.5 inches by 1 1/8 inch. It is 830 silver, and the price on that is $135. And there's the front. The condition on this is just really, really amazing. Look at the facets on that amethyst. Natural amethyst. The facets are in really good condition. Clasp and hinge are all original. And a wonderful, wonderful patina on that. And let's just get that price in the chat. SB of $135 on that one. So again, the facets on the stone are all very clean. The table, really nice. No scratches. So to me, a lot of the value in this is the condition. For such an old piece, to find it in that good of condition, it's a real rare treat, and that's a steal of a deal, honestly. All that ornate silver work on there, and again, it is marked 830 on the rim. And if I have it around a little bit longer, I'll do a little more research on it, see if I can find out what the hallmark is there on the C clasp. That is the Victorian amethyst brooch. Again, those are the details, and that is the price. This message is held for review. Will you hold it up to your chest? Yes, Lisa. I hear you. Oh, that's another thing. Clasp orientation. You could wear it as a pendant for sure. So there you go, size-wise and color-wise. That big old amethyst, it's gonna catch light pretty much anywhere you're at. Got a lot of surface and a lot of facets to work with there. There you go. I hope that helps a little bit, Lisa. And yeah, again, very well centered hinge on that clasp, so could easily just sit on a chain. Lisa Brown, I see you. All right, Lisa Brown's gonna get that one for $135. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa Carroll, welcome in, Lisa Carroll. Oh, it's not $235. Here, let's remove that. That's sold $135. You know, Eldine, I do see you coming in, but yeah, I had already called that one, and I had already typed sold in the chat, so yeah, sorry, Eldine. But that is a good little lesson to me here to slow it down a little bit, because we might be working with multitasking or a little bit of lag as well, so. So yeah, sorry about that, Eldine. Hello, Mina. And congratulations, Lisa. It's a wonderful, wonderful piece. What can I say? I'm sure you're gonna love it. All right, back to the amber. This one, again, wafer style. These ones are a little bit thicker. Oh, and these ones do have one of those tags, a little bit more information on there. It says natural amber. I still don't know what language that is. I am an Indian Hyderabad. Oh, welcome in, Mina. I don't know if you were in here before, Mina, or if somebody else was here from Indian Hyderabad, but somebody else was in here, so I think it was last week from the same place. So welcome in and congratulations. I was just informed that a lot of India was given internet access and capabilities through infrastructure and devices. So there you go. All right, the next natural amber necklace coming up is this one. This one's 25 inches, weighs 42 grams, and the price on this one is $75. Again, it has that, this one here has the price, and it talks about the amber. And I think this might be one that has an agent. Oh yeah. On the back side, this is all the agent information and agreement. So it's basically like customs information that's on the necklace. So pretty darn cool. And really nice configuration on these again. I thought they were great. The color on them, I don't know if you can quite see it coming through, but the color on those is great. And we haven't done this for a while. If you want to see the little amber fluorescence there with the UV light, very obvious even in the daylight. And very beautiful. Hello, Jen. Welcome in, Jen's Gems. It was indeed Mina. Okay. I thought the name was familiar, so welcome back, Mina. And yeah, like I was saying, my son was just informing me of parts of India that now have internet access. All right, 75 on those. They are going down, or 57 if you're Laura or Karen and you want to reverso price-o those. Let's see, what are we at? 39 thumbs up. When we get to 50 thumbs up, you guys let me know. You guys let me know when we get to 50 thumbs up, because we'll do another reverso price-o giveaway. In fact, we'll do 2 more reverso price-o giveaways. All right, these were my favorite. I like any kind of bead, any kind of natural stone bead in this nugget configuration. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for that reminder to hit that thumbs up. If you're sitting here hanging out and you have a device that you're able to hit the thumbs up on, please do hit that thumbs up. Yeah, I like any natural stone bead with the polished nugget look. These ones extremely graduated. Oh, I even have that from about 5 to 20 millimeters. It is 27 inches long. 27 inches long, it weighs 45 grams. Graduated from about 5 to 20 millimeters, and the price on that one is $95. Looks like sugar babies, totally shell bell. It totally looks like sugar babies, especially this section right here. Wow. Yeah, really nice color on that. that honey into cognac brown with a little hint of red. When you see the neck, well, I hear you, Lisa. Getting a little freezy on my end. Are you guys freezing up on your end too? Oh, I see. I see what's happening. There's something else happening on my device as well. All right, $95 on those. I tell you what, on the other beads, Doug, did the 75 amber sell? No. They did not. It did not, Marilyn. But I was just about to offer a 2-for-1 deal if anybody's interested. Marilyn wants those at 75. All right, never mind. Marilyn's getting those at 75. Nina, are you living in Hyderabad? Do you know the guru? Oh, Amari Mamaya. Wow. Lucinda, you lost me on that one. Oh, that's right, Lucinda. You even speak what language is it that you speak? Because I saw you rattling that off in the chat the other day. I'm like, whoa, you go, Lucinda. All right, you got those, Marilyn, at 75. Thank you. And all right, I was gonna do a 2-for-1 deal. So instead of that, I'm just gonna drop the price on these. I'm gonna drop it from 95 to 65, taking 30 bucks off of it, because that's what I was gonna do if I combined them. I was gonna combine the prices and then take 30 bucks off. So I'm just gonna take 30 bucks off that one. And I'm giving you a little discount on the other ones too, Marilyn. So there you go. If somebody's interested in those, I dropped the price $30 to $65. Yippee is in. I see you, Yippee. All right, Yippee. I'll give somebody a couple seconds to come back at 67 or better. Otherwise, I'll start counting those down. They are beautiful, right? I am going to give those. I put that incense stick right by my coffee cup. Not a smart spot to put it. Oh, that's not going to work either. All right, Yippee, you're going to get those for 65. Thank you very much, Yippee. That is a super deal. I agree. Sold to Yippee at 65. And Maryland. All right. Thank you, Yippee, and thank you, Marilyn, and congratulations to you both. Let's see, we got sold 65 to Yippee and sold, there we go, 75 to Marilyn. And you guys will be getting, you guys will both be getting a little discount on those. So thank you very much. Oh man, coming up next, you know, I feel kind of bad. I kind of don't want to run this because one of the regulars, you know, April McDonald is out of town, and she had expressed interest in this. She'd expressed some interest in this and wanted to place a silent bid, but I don't know if she was able to get back to me before she traveled. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait. If somebody else was waiting for the enamel butterfly, then let me know, because I would like to give April a chance. I would like to give April a chance at that one. So if somebody else was waiting for that, let me know. And when I bring it back, I'll make sure anybody else who was interested has a shot at it as well. Yeah, because it's a pretty big deal, and April's on a pretty important trip, a big deal in her world, a huge deal. So, lol, yes, coffee. Thank you, Eldine. Yes, I'm checking my emails right now just to see. Ah, coffee. Before I stuck my hand into the incense, I was going for coffee. All right, well, moving forward. This, if I were looking for a rosary for myself, this would be the one. This is really awesome. These cobalt glass beads in there. That cased, the clear over cobalt beads are fantastic. And it is what it is. It is 30 inches long. It weighs 37 grams. It's item number 17 on the list that's not here today. And those are $42. $42 for the rosary. SB of 42. And Patricia, I see you in Patricia at 42, right ahead of Merche. So you know the deal, Merche, we'd be looking for 44. And Merche is back at 44. Thank you, Merche. And I did have you there, Patty, at 42. Now looking for 46. And thank you for the reminder, Eldine, on the coffee. Huh? I see Patricia is in at 46. Thank you, Patricia. Merche is back at 48. I can't wait to show you guys what I just traded for. Holy moly. Well, I'm still in the process of trading. I need to come up with a couple more. I traded gold for gold. So, where's your list? Says Eldine. Eldine, I'm going to work on that. It's not sterling, Merche. No, it is not sterling. So, yeah, it's silver, probably silver over brass. Reminds me of the Italian necklace I missed out on. Oh, Lisa, right? You know, it's so funny because you never know. I had run that chain a couple times with very little interest, and then I ran it and sold it again, and you wouldn't believe the amount of interest that there was in that. So, all right, Merche is out. I see you, Merche. And Patricia, I see you at 50. So, going to call that one to you, Patricia. If you were expecting it to be sterling and you want out and you want to say out, then please, Bill, then let me know. Otherwise, we got you sold at 50 there, Patricia. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. 54 people here, only 45 thumbs up. We're getting there. We're getting there, though, at 50. You know what we're going to do at 50? Wow, we're going to have 2 more reverso prisos in play. It's going to be crazy. Luckily, the dogs have not dropped any more bombs here. Hoping another reseller bought it, and I will see it elsewhere, Doug. Oh, jeez. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. No. I do know who bought it, though, Lisa, and if you wanted me to send her an offer, I could do that. I doubt she wants to sell it, but Yeah, I'm pretty sure she bought it for herself. So it is, oh man, I still think about pieces that I missed. And that was part of the reason that I traded for the locket that I got. I got a Victorian 14 karat gold and diamond locket that was going to get scrapped. And I'm like, no, please. So instead, I had some pieces. I had bought an anklet today for today and a couple other pieces of gold that I'm like, dude, take these and scrap those. They're brand new pieces, and I'm happy to trade those for this, to save this from getting scrapped. It's got $1,200 in gold in it, so I see why it was going to be scrapped. Any poison rings? Eldine. I think the only poison ring that I still have, I don't think I have anything new. Yeah, I still have that moon face or sun face poison ring. But I don't think I have anything new in the lineup here. Okay, Studio. Well, coming up next, I'm gonna get the list pasted in there about the time the list is over. This necklace, I originally only wanted to buy the chain, but the dealer really wanted to sell them together. And I'm like, okay, all right. I'll buy them together. So here they are, sterling silver, beautiful, beautiful chain. I love the link on that. Hello. Hello, Melly. Welcome in, Melly. Melly heard Victorian gold diamond locket. Boom, Melly has spawned in. Welcome, Melly. Good to see you. All right, content live. Yeah, this one, it's a beauty. The chain's 20 inches long and weighs 22 grams. The pendant is 1 5/8 inch and weighs 19 grams. So total weight on those. Total weight on those is what? 41 grams. 41 grams on that. And I'm only asking $100 for both of them together. Starting bid of $100. And because I only wanted to buy, I've been messing with making stock and tallow. Ooh, messy and time consuming, yeah. But you'll be happy with all that final product. Christine, that is a black onyx in the center. So, Melly is in at 100. All right, Melly. I see ya. That's right up Melly's. Right up Melly's. I almost said right up Melly's boat. That's not a saying. That's right up Melly's alley. Oh, I see Christine is back at 105. Thank you, Christine. Melly's back at 110. Oh, I didn't think I showed you the clasp on the chain here. Let me get you a shot of that hook clasp on there. I don't know, this could be somebody like Sarda or one of those guys. Not sure. Not really my area, but it is something that I really like. I know that. Oh, it's a little kinky. I see Christine at 115. That pebble design looks like John Hardy on the pendant. Yeah, totally. It does. I don't even think the pendant's signed, Melly. Yeah, the person that the dealer I bought it from said it was Lois Hill. Oh yeah, it's signed Lois Hill. I'm like, well, I mean, maybe I missed it, but I looked pretty darn hard on it. All right. Christine is out. Melly at 120. I'm not buying it because I think it is. Just, yeah, totally what I thought. Melly. Same John Hardy. All right, sold to Melly at 120. Thank you, Melly. And I hope you're doing good, Melly. Yeah. Man, I tell you. Yeah, I really feel for you. Because I remember tuning in and um, being like, man, I dogs are so awesome. And when they get to the end of their life, it's really hard. It's just like people, you know, when you see them winding down, it's tough. So yeah. So big hugs to you, Melly. I hope you're doing well. And I know, yeah. I know how you're feeling. So yeah, thank you for being here today, Melly. I totally get it. Yeah. Ooh. You know, that's part of what makes those. My older dog is 23. Oh man, Patricia. Well, yeah. That's you know, that's a good thing. Having a pet that can live into their 20s that says a lot about the life that they've been given. So that's all I can say about that one. Like, it's hard to see him grow old, but wow, congratulations on having a senior pet who can grow old with dignity. I have 2 senior dogs. Yeah, I have 2 senior cats right now, and my dogs, man, they're all getting older and gray and starting to slow down, and Cosmo needs pain medication now. Yeah, geez, I guess they're 11 and 13 now. All right, sterling silver, 14 karat sapphire dome ring that's just extraordinary. I absolutely love it. It's getting some pretty nice light play today. It's a size 7. Just kept going. Yeah. Right, Melly? I know. I've had to make that decision with old dogs the same way. They would just keep going. And yeah. Well, I mean, we're kind of lucky that we can make that decision. Yeah. All right. So here it is. It's a size 7. Oh, Rhonda, that sucks, man. Oh, yeah. My mom lost one of her favorite cats when their barn burned down, and that was brutal, so. There you go. Those are the details. Size 7. It weighs 9 grams. That stone is 12 millimeters by 5 millimeters. I didn't do the karat calculation on that, but if somebody's curious, I can figure that out pretty darn quick. It is a size 7, and the price on that one is $245. It's SB 245, and it really doesn't need an explanation or a description. It kind of speaks for itself. So, really gorgeous. Oh, nice tall dome on that, and a great band. Nice wide hand-hammered cigar band style. And it is signed in there. I don't know if you can see. It has a hand scribbled signature in there. Lou Lowell. Yeah, I mean, I avoid that. So there you go. $245 is the price on that one. Oh, interesting, Lucinda. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. There are so many bots out there, and some pretty darn advanced bots. So I remember, all right, 245 on that one. That one's going down. I've been grief shopping. Got great pieces from Tanya Sunday. I know, I saw that, Melly. Yeah, Tanya and I were talking about that. A little retail therapy. Man, well, it actually works pretty well. You get those beautiful things, and man, they make you feel great. And a lot of them you can hang out with for a while and then sell at a profit, which is awesome. So it's good to treat yourself, right? Ah, there's Tanya. Hi, Melly. Throwing some love. Thank you, Tanya. Oh, wait. Oh, second here. Pesto. Oh. Well, that wasn't a very high total value. Little notes that come in with my paste. 27 items. Okay, hey, check it out. It's official. It should be official. There should be a list now in the description. Hour and a half in, and hey, I figured it out. Item number 20 on that list. Let's see, is that right? Is that correct, Mundo? No, to the YouTube. To the YouTube, that's where we want to be. Yeah, now we have it. There's your list, everybody. And item number 20, sterling silver Indonesian style open work earrings. These were supposed to be the first item of the day, but you know, sometimes things don't work out and plans need to be rearranged. Just got to the doctor. Oh, good. Yeah, good, Tanya. Yeah, Tanya's had a eye irritation. Either something stuck in her eye or scratched cornea, so hopefully the doctor can help resolve that quickly, Tanya. Eyeball is red and a little pain. Yeah, well, hopefully it's minor and resolves quickly. Rescheduled my doctor's appointment today. My back is so screwed up. I don't want to try to drive. I schlep around stock pots. Melly, you got to have your priorities, Melly. Who wants to go to the doctor when you could schlep around stock pots? I've never looked at the list, not even once. I like the element of surprise. Surprise, Melly! Sterling silver earrings, Bali style, 7 grams total weight, 2 1/4 inch drop on those, and the price is 35 bucks. $35. I actually thought these would go great with that set. Dr. Stockpot. Yeah, thank you everyone for throwing some extra love Tanya's direction. So there you go. Pretty good presence on those. Yeah, they are 2 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch wide. I don't like the older I get, the less surprises I like. Well, I don't know. I guess that's a thing. I mean, surprises, I guess I'm okay with surprises. All right, those going down. Surprise. I gotta be okay with it. Item number 22. Wait, that was 21. That was 20, so we need item number 21. This I was pretty stoked to get. I love surprises, says Happy Ducky. Sorry I got excited. Ah. Yeah, super stoked to get this. If you saw the preview, I just thought it was so funny because I wouldn't have necessarily even stopped at this guy's booth because it was new, like new jewelry all over the place. And I just walked up, and sitting in the new jewelry was this nice Chinese silver vermeil carnelian ring in very good condition. And he knew what it was. He's like, yeah. He's like, you picked out the one vintage piece that I have in all of my inventory. And I'm like, yeah, and I think I did it last month too. I think I walked up here and picked that ring up, and the price on it then was over what I would have wanted to charge. You got to bring that brooch back around. Which one? Bring the brooch back. Oh, the tiger's eye one. Yeah, that did not sell, did it? Those go excellent together. They do go quite well together. And bought at the same place, Dianza, but from different dealers. So yeah, the ring, it's in excellent condition. Look at that carnelian. Look at the dome on that. Like, literally flawless. So really, really nice condition on that. It weighs, oh nope, that's the brooch. It's a size 8, weighs 6 grams. So size 8, but very adjustable. You can see, I think that would easily go up to an 11 and probably down to a 6 pretty comfortably before you really started to have to tweak it. But currently a size 8, and the price on that is $95. Starting bid of $95. 48 thumbs up, only 2 thumbs up away from 2 more. It is adjustable Merce, yes. Adjustable up or down. And the condition on it is excellent. I see Gina's in at 95. Thank you, Gina. Be looking for 100 or better. And oh, bring the incense. Darn it. We need some more of that airflow. Okay, I'm seeing Gina at 95. I don't see anybody else. So let's call that one sold to Gina at 95. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Thank you, Gina. Oh, 50. I see it. 50 thumbs up. It is, Gina. It's really in amazingly good condition. I think that's one thing you'll notice. Like, wow, it looks brand new. And I think that's the only reason that guy had it, because he had, like, everything that he had was just immaculate. All right. Well, that brooch, I do have the brooch out. So I had 85 on the brooch. I'll take $10 off the brooch if somebody's interested. I'll mark that one down to 75. So 75 is the new price on that. It's 14 grams, 1 3/8 by 1 inch, and I don't know how deep it is, but probably 1 inch on that also. I had one just like that, only with a carnelian. Yes, Melly, I've had that. I've had that with carnelian as well. So that would have been awesome if I was able to get the carnelian one and have it with the ring, so. I got it from T. Nice, Merce. Awesome. Yeah, I believe it. T comes up with some great stuff. Okay, this one. Hello, Kelly. Welcome in, Kelly's Gems. It is a really nice piece of tiger's eye. I agree. I'm not a big tiger's eye fan, but okay. I am a Barbara Bixby fan, and this Barbara Bixby Buddha ring is just flippin' awesome. Sterling silver, enamel. Look at the band on it. How freaking cool. Yep. I'm into Barbara Bixby, so I like that. In the modern jewelry designers, Barbara Bixby's definitely in the top tier. So, especially for like popular stuff that you see out there. Yes, Wendy Wolfwalker got it. Oh, nice. Nice, Melly. I didn't know that Wendy was I thought Wendy was pretty specialized in the Southwest jewelry, but I haven't spent a whole lot of time at Wendy's, so I don't know. Maybe Wendy's into everything. Never thought that was a Barbara Bixby, right, Melly? Yep, it is. It's a Barbara Bixby. It is the Buddha. And I actually have this. If somebody doesn't buy it today, I have a friend who's going to buy it. So it's a size 10. It weighs 14 grams. Weighs 14 grams, and the starting bid on that is $158. $158. So did this one even make the list? It says that it should be item number 24. Yeah, there it is. Item number 24, Barbara Bixby sterling silver Buddha ring, size 8. No, size 10, sorry. With enamel. Not sizable, Melly. Nope. Yeah, it's got to be a 10, and man, it is a comfortable 10. It is a very, very comfortable 10. In very good condition. I see Yippy's in at 158. All right, Yippy. I'm going to have to tell my friend, sorry, it sold. But one thing I can tell you is I guarantee it's going to be treated better with Yippy. So thank you, Yippy. We're going to count that one down and call it sold to Yippy. Wow, I keep getting the ones in there instead of twos. I'm reverso price-owing on my end. So sold to Yippee IOA at 158 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Yippee. Awesome. Oh my, oh, this one, I feel like, oh, maybe it was Monday that I had this. Like, why does this feel so familiar? If you've already seen it, then here it is again. Really great, heavy sterling silver heart necklace. This one needs a bust. There we go. So a pretty substantial feel to this one. It is 19 inches long. It weighs 49.6 grams, so basically 50 grams, which 50 grams for a little necklace like that, it's pretty darn heavy. The links are pretty heavy gauge. Obviously, I left the patina on it. If so desired, it would polish up to be nice, bright, and shiny. And here are the details. It is 19 inches long. It weighs 49.6 grams. The price on that one is $225. Starting bid of $225. And, oh, 50. That's right, we're supposed to do a couple more giveaways here, aren't we? $225. Sorry if I said $255. I meant to say $225. That is the price on that one. Nice. It is Tasco, probably 80s. Yeah, Melly, I've not seen this one as well. And the unique factor is why I bought it. I hem-hawed, actually, I put it in my pile. It went in and out of my pile a few times because it was so heavy. I'm like, man, I'm going to have to pay up for this one. But because it's so unique, I'm like, yeah, I'll just go for it. If I end up having to scrap it later, it'll suck. But I figured I'd give it a chance. Nice heavy box clasp on there, and I like how it's graduated. Made so it'll lay comfortably, and it should stay centered also. That center, the center of gravity keeps it. With that graduated design, it helps keep it centered. So there you go. $225 is the price on that one. 49.6 grams. If you're watching the playback and you see this necklace or any other item that got passed on and you're interested, then feel free to reach out and email me. Oh, Kirsten, right? That does have Kirsten vibes. For sure. Let's see, email, ravenschest33@gmail.com, right there in the chat. If you're interested in that or any other item, please do email me and let me know. I have been very surprised recently at how many people have been reaching out and buying by email. I had no idea how many people weren't able to chat, or how many people don't feel comfortable in the chat. So if you're one of those people and you're interested in buying something, dude, do feel free to email me at ravenschest33@gmail.com. Because, yeah, I had a little idea, but I had no idea how many people were more comfortable just communicating via email to buy something. So I do that. All right, these are rad. Sterling silver, turquoise, and coral. What a great design. I sell a lot by email. Yeah, Melly. And I often do the Melly thing as well, where I'm doing voice to text. So keep that in mind. If my message comes across as being a little bit odd, it's because that's the voice to text phenomenon. So sometimes you have to think about what the words rhyme with or could be intending to say. If you're familiar with that, that's the deal. All right, sterling silver, turquoise, coral, hoops. I think that these are Thai or Indonesian again, very much Southwest look, but manufactured elsewhere. And the price on those, I had $46 now. I'm gonna take 10 bucks off them and make them $36. There we go. Yippee! Ah, Yippee! Thank you, Yippee. Ah, geez, Yippee just dropped a $10 super sticker. Ooh, flying. I've got terrible lag. My TV is way ahead of my phone. I hear you, Melly. I get some terrible lag here, too. So, dropping the price on these to 36 bucks. Item number, is that 20? 26? I don't know. 36 bucks on those. They are awfully darn sweet. They're 7/8 of an inch, and they weigh 6 grams. Is that right? Man, so they're 3 grams each. That's a pretty weighty little hoop. And obviously a very dark patina on those. They could be polished up to be bright and shiny if so desired. I just like to leave that. I like to leave that look. Had to go out, close YouTube, and come back. Well, thanks for doing that, Melly. Yeah, thank you for persisting there. All right, that one's going down. Oh, the Pearly bracelet. That one didn't get run. This is item number 27, so officially the last item on the list. Sterling silver, split shank, like a triple shank ring. Really great design. I wish it fit. Yeah, I wish it fit a little bit better because that's a cool design. It doesn't fit at all. Now it's stuck. All right, it's a size 9.5. Yeah, if it were a 10, I'd probably keep it because I think it's a great design. It weighs 7 grams, and that section right there, if you need to know the length, your knuckle to knuckle length there, for it to fit right, 7/8 of an inch, so just under 1 inch there. Typically not an issue for anybody, but just so you know. Oh, and the starting bid on that one is $66. $66. Dang. Like I had almost forgot about that. Thank you again, Yippee, for that super sticker. That's awesome. Oh, Eldine is disqualified and Yippee is getting it at 66. Unless somebody else comes back at 68 or better. Oh, yeah, I wish that, man. I wish that one fit. All right, Yippee. Yippie's going to get that one at 66. Eldine, you're cracking me up. Sold to Yippee at 66. Yes, that was a double-digit item. That would have been a how low can you go? And Yippee, you're getting a little break on that one too. Thank you, Yippee. It's an awesome ring. I'm really happy that you're getting it, Yippee. Yippee ruined it, right? Yay! Yippee ruined it. You know, I've had a couple how low can you goes turn into auctions that went way above the original starting price, so you just never know. We need a good laugh, right, Eldine? Totally, we need a good laugh. Well, just give me a second, because I'm going to go show you the item that I just was bartering for and trading gold for so that I could keep it from getting scrapped. So. Wow. Okay, well, I still have to work on it. Where is Tim? I don't know where Timmy is. I'm surprised he hasn't popped in yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can imagine. Sounds like pirate talk to me, a little bartering and trading gold, right? Well, if you saw it going down, it kind of looks like pirate activity. Arr, A lot of grunts and groans going on. Yeah, when I saw this in the scrap pile, I'm like, no. No. And I was thinking, well, it's probably 8 or 9 grams, maybe 10 grams. Yeah, I think Timmy's at the neighbors. Yeah, and it came in more like 12 grams. And so I'm sitting there thinking, ah, darn it. I know what he needs to get, because the guy that I bought it from, he's a I don't know what you call him, a metal hound. He digs up precious metal in urban treasure environments. And his primary means of income is scrapping. So I get it. And when I see pieces in his pile that I can pull out and offer him a little bit more for, then I do. And this is, he knows that these are the types of pieces that I try to rescue when I can. Victorian 14 karat gold diamond locket in a really good condition. And I'm pretty sure that looks like a D. I think that's a D on the back. Or I don't know. That's some pretty fancy scrolly work. It'll be reversed for you, but absolutely gorgeous piece. And I love me a good pirate, right? Yeah, me too. Good pirates are hard to find. What's a pirate? Oh, shoot. I did take the frame out. It's in amazingly good condition. I did take the frame out, and what was inside was this little Hunter Prove something. Hunter Prove, it looks like it says. I don't know what it says, but that's the portrait that came in there. Should probably take that out. Yeah. I even a little pirate. Charmed I had. I saw him on the news. The pirate, the gold pirate. Oh my goodness, that can't be right. I need to tear that. It was going in at, it was going up to like 15 grams. I'm like, no, it can't be. So 11.9 grams. Yeah, basically 12 grams. 11.9 grams on that one. And it's all gold except for the diamonds. So all that weight's gold except for the diamonds and the glass frame and the paper portrait there. So there you go. It is what it is. It's an amazing Victorian 14 karat gold and diamond locket. And if somebody is into it and you can see the value in it, I'm asking $2,200. So I was gonna cap it at 25. I wasn't gonna go below 25, but I'm asking $2,200 for that. If it doesn't sell, it's all right. I'll list it, and it'll probably be one of the most beautiful pieces in my current inventory there. So looks like ET. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know what that little character is in there, but I will obviously pull that out before I photograph it and list it. But I thought it was pretty darn rad. And honestly, the condition of that frame, every time you pull it out to make an adjustment to whatever's in the middle sitting on my hand, says Melly, right? I understand, Melly. I totally get it. Yeah, every time you take the frame out to adjust it, there's a chance that it's going to get tweaked. And once they're tweaked, man, they are almost impossible to get right again. So, hey, Melly, if you're seriously thinking about it, I mean, I know this is right up your alley. If you're seriously thinking about it and it's bugging you, feel free to shoot me an offer, because I got a little bit of room that I can work with. Not much, but... Right. I typically wouldn't want to mess with it. But if I do list it, I don't know if I can list it on eBay with that dude's picture in there. So, yeah, so there it is. It's just freaking fantastic. The condition of it is super impressive. One of the nicest ones that I've had, right up there with the other one that you bought from me, Melly. Yeah, the diamonds set in there. Oh, rose cut diamonds in the center. And again, the condition is amazing. So there you go. That was what the big to-do was at the beginning of the show. I actually had a gold anklet and some gold beads and a gold clasp that I gave the guy, and I'm like, here, this is about half the weight of what I owe you. And what does it read on the paper? It says Hunter, and then in parentheses under the Hunter, it says, I can't quite tell. It looks like it says price or Prois, or I'm not sure. But yeah, Hunter. And then something. I literally went right. Well, yeah. I guarantee it's impressive and breathtaking. So there you go. It's just fantastic. I can't stop looking at it because of the condition. Like, I keep expecting, oh, there's got to be missing diamonds. Oh, where's the big dent? There was one. Oh, yeah. It's not totally perfect. One little dent right there. So, otherwise, it's just, should Google that name, right, Patty? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe that's actually relevant. I felt like it's something that someone put in. It's an artist rendering. Yeah, the kid didn't want to sit for the portrait that day, so that's what they got, stick figure kid. But yeah, the condition on it is really what, the condition was really what made me want to save it. I'm like, it's made it this long, and it's that well preserved. I would love to see it not go get melted. So there you go. If somebody's interested, $2,200 is the price on that one. And yeah, Melly, you know, a Picasso, totally Draft Horse Diva. It's totally a Picasso. And welcome in, Draft Horse Diva. Good to see you today. Yeah, and if you look, the comps on that, I'm sure 2,500's the low end. Gosh, I don't know. They're probably getting into the 4,500 range these days, especially with that the diamonds and the condition, and yeah. And the fact that they're so freaking hard to find now, man. That's one thing I was talking to this guy about. Like, what happened to all the big Victorian watch chains? Used to see Victorian watch chains all the time. Big, chunky, heavy Victorian watch chains and slide chains and necklaces. And I know where a lot of them have gone, and they're not coming back. Some of the ones that have been gobbled up into nice collections, well, they might make it back onto the market, but a lot of that stuff, it's kind of gone. So there it is. I'm back. Not a very good question. You don't see them anymore. Where do they go melt? I don't know, Lucinda. Right, Patty? Yeah. Couple big old watch chains on there would be great. Yeah, I just don't see them. I used to find the nice Scottish watch chains, the ones that had inlaid agate. And yeah, I used to find big, heavy gold watch chains. Just, man, not out there. Not like it used to be. All right, this one, very much in the style of Pearly Workstatt, mid-century modern enamel on brass. bracelet. Nice big panels on this. It would look awesome with a couple watch chains holding it. You got to find something cool to go on the front, Patty. Scrap. It was gonna be scrapped, yeah. No, no, no. I hope it never ends up back in one of those piles. And condition is everything, Melly. Absolutely. Yeah. I've seen single gold earrings, but I haven't found the right combo. Oh, interesting, man. When you do find the right combo, Patty, I know it's gonna be awesome, because Patty's got a great eye for design. All right, Pearly bracelet, there you go. Nice wide links on it. Very good condition. I'll never scrap mine. It's beautiful inside. Awesome, Patty. Yeah, pieces like that, you got to keep out of certain hands, because I've seen pieces like that go from being beautiful and immaculate to having big old file marks right through the perfection. Yeah. Just that alone is enough to kill the value on a lot of the items. At least knock it down considerably. So, all right, here we go. I'm babbling on here. 7.75 inches long. That's laid out flat. On the cone, it comes in at about 7 1/4. Take care, Mama Chola. You out of here, Mama Chola? All right, Mama Chola, have a good day. Thanks for being in here. Good to see you. Oh, hey. Oh, well, never mind. You're out. All right, the price on this is $85. 7.75 inches long. The panels are 1 3/8 inch by 1 inch. And darn, my bad. We still need to do 2 reverso priso giveaways here. Right, Melly? I totally get it. Yeah. It's just a bummer when you see it happen. So that's one reason I like to try to save pieces and then have them scanned with the X-ray gun. All right, let's do that. Reverso Priso giveaway for 2 people here. We're gonna do this again. Giveaways, let's see. We're gonna do another keyword giveaway, and we're gonna pick 2 people that spam this keyword. This one, well, we're not gonna do the last one we did, but we will continue the theme, and the word is dog. D-O-G. So all you have to do is type dog in the chat, D-O-G, and you will be entered in the giveaway. And we're gonna roll 2 winners this time for Reverso Priso. And if you can give me a couple minutes here, I'm gonna go refresh my coffee. Oh, go walk around, get a little sun on my face. And I did see a couple farts in there. Buka, was that you today? Huh? Was that you with the stinkies? So yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Keep spamming that D-O-G in the chat to be entered in the Reverso Priso giveaway. sunshine. Bead. Good boy, Kazi. Come on, boys. Coffee refresh. One more thing I wanted to grab here. All right. Well, that was awesome. It's beautiful out there. A little bit of sun on my face. I literally touched the ground, touched the grass, and amazing how just a little bit of extra stimulus, a little bit of nature, a quick nature bath can make a huge difference. So, and look what I found while I was out there wandering. Oh my goodness. One of the nicest Edwardian necklaces I've had in quite a while. This one is sterling silver with synthetic emeralds and diamonds. It's stunning. And this one I was gonna, I should probably research it a little bit more. But I was thinking maybe I'd just offer it here today, right now, if somebody's wanting to buy it. But first, let's see who's gonna get the first reverso priso to join Karen Keene and Laura Robinson with reverso priso privileges. Who's it gonna be? Let's choose a winner right now. Patty Kent. Congratulations, Patty Kent. You are in the reverso priso boat. RP, Patty Kent. Congratulations, Patty. All right. And we're going to roll one more winner here to see who else is going to get reverso priso. Rena, congratulations, Rena. We now have Karen Keene, Patty Kent, Laura Robinson, and Rena with reverso priso privileges. Holy moly. And if you're new here, or you're not familiar with reverso priso, that means that any of these people that have reverso priso privileges can reverse the ones and tens column in the price of any item. So that $85 pearly style bracelet would become $58. A $90 item seems to be the best value you can get. Making a $90 item $9 seems to be the way to go. Oh, let yourself on in there, Loki. Loki just went and opened the door behind me here. So Eldine is still spamming dog. I think Eldine put a book on the keyboard and just is rolling enter, enter, enter. Thank you, everybody, for participating and entering in that giveaway for reverso priso. Now we have 4 people with reverso priso on the board. And guess what? It's time to roll back through the items that were passed on earlier. So if there's something that you were looking at earlier that you were thinking, oh man, I'd love to reverso priso that. Well, Karen, Rena, Patty, Laura, you all have the ability to do that. Eldine truly wants a reverso. I know, right? I totally understand. All right. Well, first we have this beautiful tiger's eye pendant. It is number 2 on the list. Big, bold piece of tiger's eye on there. Thank you for dropping the love in the chat, Rhonda. And thank you, Nightbot, for that reminder as well. PayPal invoices do come from the Crystal Bear. So if you're wondering who is the Crystal Bear, well, the Crystal Bear is me, Raven's Chest on YouTube. So there we go. $75 on was the price I had on this one. It is 1 3/8 inch by 1 inch, 14 grams, and $75. Hey, I dropped the price on it once. I'm gonna do it again. I dropped it $10 before. I'm dropping it another 10. Dropping that one to 65. Let's drop it. Let's dug it down and get it moving. Oh, also these really nice little sterling. The sterling hoops, the half hoops. Very ornate. Oh, let's see. 35. 35 on the half hoops. If somebody's interested, they are 6 grams, so 3 grams each, and 7/8 of an inch. What did Ducky say that was funny? Ducky. Hi, Doug. Stopping by to leave a thumbs up for you. I'm at work as usual. Ah, Ellie. Well, thanks for stopping in. Yeah. Thanks for stopping in to hit that thumbs up. 65 thumbs up today. Holy moly. We're about to do another Reverso Priso giveaway. Yeah, I tell you what, if we hit 75 thumbs up, I'll do one more Reverso Priso giveaway. If we happen to hit 100 thumbs up, everybody gets Reverso Priso. Then it's Reverso Priso for the whole chat. Oh, Happy Ducky, we need that one. We need Hug too. Need to make a Nightbot command for Hug. And just have it spam a whole bunch of hugs. All right, the Bali style open work earrings. You're dealing now. I am, Vanessa. Welcome in, Vanessa. This is my time, Vanessa, Wednesday mornings. Yeah, at 9:33 a.m. is when I typically go on. So welcome in. Good to see you. Yep, there you go. 35 I had on those. Dropping them $10. 25. Unless you want a Reverso price of those to 52. I work tons, Merche, lol, and hello. Right, Merche, work is good. Too much is not. You know, it's hard in this business to know what is too much work. Oh, yep, I'm dropping that one too. I'm gonna do it. The size 7 sterling 14 karat gold ring with that big old dome of a sapphire on there. Details, size 7, 9 grams. That is the stone size, 12 millimeters wide, 5 millimeters tall. It's a big one. 245 I had on that. I'm gonna drop it to 215. 215 on that one. I think that I'm afraid that if I slow down too much, I will stop. Right, Ellie? There is something to that. I'm a big believer in momentum. And I feel like once I have momentum going, I really want to keep that momentum going because I understand keeping momentum is the hard part. Building momentum is the hard part. Keeping the momentum, it's about maintaining it. So I get you on that one. All right, if somebody was looking at that one, $215 is the new price. That one's gonna go down. Wow, some of those links are not clickable on that. One of these links are not clickable on one phone, and they are clickable on another. So interesting. All right, these big sterling silver hoops. Those ones. 1 1/8 by 7/8 by 1/4, 5.7 grams on those. So pretty lightweight for how much hoop you're getting there. And $46. I'm gonna take the price of shipping off of those and drop them to $39. So $7 off on those. Those are number 10 on the list. I know, Happy Ducky. I don't understand why that is. They should just work. If a link is allowed to be put into the chat, it should be clickable. It rustles my jimmies. Wow, I just envisioned like 3 of the jimmies that I know are rustling. Thanks for that, Happy Ducky. Okay, or pause. These are really nice lace style earrings. Like a lace style hoop. Hello, Angelica. Welcome in. Good to see you today. Yeah, they are signed 925PZ Israel. So, or pause is the maker on these. And oh, I had 65 on those. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good price for these, but I'm dropping them. I'm gonna reverso price of these to 56. Nice Omega backs on them. Very nice lace look. And $56 is the new price on those. Patricia, I see you in. All right. Patricia's getting those at 56. Congratulations, Patricia, and thank you very much. We're not going to mess around. Sold to Patricia. Thank you, Patricia. Darn YouTube. I know, right, Gina? It never really makes sense. And Gina, thank you for your stream yesterday. I was happy that I was able to tune in and listen for a while. I like this Greek key. Yeah, if this fit, I'd totally be into it. Really nicely done. Nice bold pattern on that. It is 11 1/4, size 11 1/4. It weighs 6.9 grams. It's 3/8 of an inch wide. It's $35. Nah, no it isn't. Now it's $29. Let's just drop that one. By the old shipping price, we took $6 off that one. So there you go. If you like that Greek key sterling silver ring, $29 is the new price. Okay, the heart necklace. Yeah, I do have a little bit of room to work with on this one. I can work with you on this one. oh man. I feel like it weighs 100 grams. It's so substantial. When I pick it up, it's like, it's just heavy. Super, super nicely made. And I had 225 on that. It's 19 inches long. It weighs just under 50 grams, 49.6 grams. So very nice. I think this one probably would benefit from just being polished and have that pop and bright silver look. I like how the silver hearts have that line right down the center. Perfectly divided. And I had 225 on it. I'm taking 30 bucks off. Or $25 off. Make it 200. Make it 200 if somebody's interested in that one. It is just really nicely made. That's all I gotta say. Christine, I see you at 200. Thank you. All right. Somebody else is gonna have to come back. Darn it. Somebody else is gonna have to come back at 205 or better before I get back in the chat and type in sold to Christine. There we go. Thank you, Christine. And that is not 205. That is 200. Sold 200. I was getting ready to bid against you there, Christine. So. That would have been unfortunate. Was the sapphire ring signed? Draft Horse Diva, it is signed. It's got a hand-scribed signature inside of it. Yeah, and it has the artist signature. Oh, shoot. Now that I think about it, it may have had the number of carats that the stone is as well. I think I saw that when I bought it. But, I think I was talking to Tanya about this earlier. I must have 11 loops, jewelry loops, jeweler's loops, and I cannot find a single one of my loops right now. I was walking around this morning going, what? The loop gnomes have appeared and taken all the loops away. But let me see. I do have a little, like a little reading glass. Let me see if I can see what it says on there. Borrowers took them all. They made a little slow. I missed that one. I missed that one, Lucinda. Okay, where is the little... No, you're kidding me. All right, this is just freaky. Wow. I brought two, because I couldn't find my loops, I brought two folding glasses. There we go. Just found a loop. There's a famous book called The Borrowers, Doug. You look so confused. Oh, The Borrowers. Yeah, The Borrowers. I swear, there's like, things disappear sometimes, and then they reappear right where I had lost them. I'm like, come on, is somebody messing with me here? Okay, yes, it says 10 carat. And yeah, I can't make out what the scribble part says, but it says 10 CT. Yeah, Happy Ducky, stay out of my home. Stop messing with my head. But yeah, there you go, Draft Horse Diva. It is hand scribed in there. If you want more information on it, then feel free to email me. and I can give you whatever you're looking for there. Guess who's here? Timmy, do you want to say hi? Huh? Tim's in the house. Can't stop, won't stop. They live in the walls of your house. Supposedly it was one of my favorite books. You know, Lucinda, that's how it feels sometimes. So I totally get it. All right, back in the bag. Go. Yeah, Timmy's back. He's like, all right, Dad, are you gonna set up a little lap nap spot for me? That would be awesome. Okay, well, lapis beads. I kind of love these lapis beads. If you didn't catch that the first time around, they are 29 inches long, an exceptionally long strand. I'm used to finding these in the 18, 20, sometimes 24-inch length. Pretty rare to get them in that 29-inch length. And I really, really dig the stones here. Each one, it looks like a little earth. But 29 inches long, they weigh 87 grams, and the price on those is $130. Starting bid is $130. There's no way I'm dropping them below $130 unless somebody reverso prices these. That's the only way that I'm gonna drop the price on these below $130, because I think they're fabulous. Like some of those individual beads, I just think they're fantastic. And maybe not everybody's flavor of lapis. I have a couple of clients who they want deep blue lapis. They don't want any of the white. A little bit of pyrite's good, but they don't want any white. They want it all blue. So I get it. It's personal preference. Oh, is it time for a union break again already? Well, I did just take a little break, so I like the shots of the Earth from the astronauts when they're going around the moon, right? Me too, Lucinda. And that's what a lot of those beads remind me of. They look like little planets. Right, Melly? I like the matte finish on them. Great texture. Great texture indeed. Okay, well, these ones, I feel like I should reverso price these. I had them at $46, and $64 actually feels like a much more appropriate price. They are sterling silver, nice hand-hammered hoops, big presence on those. They weigh 13 grams total. So about 6.5 grams each. There you go, 2.75 inches is the total drop. 1 1/4 inch wide. Again, they are substantial. Oh, thank you, Beanie, for helping me show how those work. I think they're great. And $46 is the price on those. So. $36. What's 36, Melly? Are you making me an offer on these earrings for 36? Or am I tripping on something? Did I just put something down for 36? Because if you're making me an offer, Melly, I'll take it. Yep, 36 bucks on those. Sorry, misheard. That's what I was thinking, Melly. You misheard, but you got them. Unless somebody else is going to challenge Melly at 38, Melly's getting those at 36. I'm in dealing mode, Melly, so now's the time. 36. Ah, Timmers. You want a lap spot, buddy? He's all, nope. What I want is some crunchy snacks. All right, sold to Melly at 36. All right, thank you, Melly. yeah, I thought, like I said, I thought 64 was an appropriate price on those. So I thought 46 was a good deal. And so 36 is a screaming good deal. All right, well, here we go. Let's get silly now. These ones, sterling silver and 18 karat. Someone said they looked like a pagoda. Hey, I'm with you on that. Why not? I think they're awesome. Great little artisan made earrings. They're marked 925 and 18 karat right there. And I had $100 on these, but I'm dropping them $1. Who's Melly? Yippee. Oh, funny. Yippee what? Dropping them to $99. And yes, that is a how low can you go? How low can you go? Where I start the item at a double-digit price, like $99, and I keep dropping the price unless somebody bids. Oh, look at Christine is in at 89. Well, Christine, I tell you what, I don't see anybody bidding at 99, so I'm going to drop the price to 88. $88. Boom. Happy Ducky, you are disqualified, sir. We're not even close to 11 yet. You cut off the legendary Gen B and the intern Eldine for the 11 slot. And, oh, Christina's... I have dropped the price officially to $88 now. Christine, I'm chasing Christine. Now Christine's at 79. Ah. I'm trying, Christine. I'm trying. We have dropped these to $88. If somebody's in at 88, that's the price. If nobody comes in at 88, I will be dropping them to $77. And Christine is still in at, oh, Karen Keene is in at 88. I see you, Karen. All right. I'm not sure, Christine, you might need to refresh there. Or maybe there was something else that I'm missing that's 79. But I see Karen Keene at $88. We're going to count those down for Karen. Unless somebody comes back at 90 or better. I usually count these down pretty darn quick. Oh, Christine is back at 90. Sorry, Karen, I was slow on the draw there. Christine is in at 90. We would be looking for 92 or better. I mean, 95 or better. Actually, no, let's keep it at $2. Why not? 92 or better. Heck. We're going to do it like that because we can. So thank you, Christine, and thank you, Karen, both for your participation, your patience, your cooperation. FedEx. Oh, we got some kitty crunchies that are on the way here pretty soon. All right, Karen, I'm going to count that one down for Christine, unless we get a 92 or an out from you pretty quick here. Do want to try to account for some lag factor in there, but also don't want to hold up things too long. So I'm going to type it in. Going once, going twice. Karen is out. Sold to Christine. Thank you, Christine, and thank you, Karen, both. All right. Got that. We still have 4 reverso prisos. Is that right? We still have 4 reverso prisos in play, and we're at 72 thumbs up. Dang. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here today, for this great day, this wonderful Wednesday, and for hitting 72 thumbs up. Holy cow. Holy cow. Wow. All right. Thank you, Christine. Well, I'm a little bit torn. I love getting things and just offering them for sale right away, but I also like doing my research and finding out a little bit more about the item before I sell it, maybe even marketing a little bit so people have a chance to know that it even exists. And I don't know, what do you guys think? It's absolutely stunning. Sterling silver, Edwardian jewelry at its best, really. It's Edwardian costume jewelry at its best. So Edwardian costume jewelry that's sterling silver, diamonds, and paste, amazingly. Yeah, and geez, the sky's the limit on this one. I mean, I could see it at 1,500, 1,250 very easily. Some of the dealers that I know would probably put it in the 2,000 plus price range, just given what it is. But hey, if somebody wants to grab it here today at a really, really good deal, then I'm gonna offer it for $650. So Happy Ducky, the emerald is paste. If that emerald was a natural emerald, well, stick another 0 on that, and maybe a number on the front as well. But no, it's sterling silver, paste, emerald, and diamonds. The clear stones are diamonds. So really, really beautiful and rare piece. There you go. You can see the construction on the back. It is marked sterling. And the chain to me looks era appropriate, but I don't think the chain is original. I could be wrong, but very, very much era appropriate sterling silver chain as well. So, and yeah, I would have assumed that the stones were paste, or even I would have assumed the stones were paste. So when they all popped into the diamond range, I was really surprised. I do see it. I have seen it before, but I was pleasantly surprised. So there you go, $650 today. I will clean it up. I'll clean it up. I will research it a little bit more. I don't think that I'll be finding any more hallmarks on it, but you never know. Look at all the connecting rings. Might find a little bit more information. Oh, there we go. Some little scratches in this back. But man, what a beautiful stone. And I'm looking at it under the loop. I'm like, am I sure that that's a synthetic emerald? They did a great job of making it look very, very fibrous inside. So even gave it some nice inclusions. Well, I've never had an emerald that didn't show itself readily on the Presidium, but that one's a little sus on that. So there you go, $650 on that. It's a magnificent piece, really kind of like the Victorian locket, a piece that's really hard to find. And the kind of piece that I'm typically out there on the hunt for. Hello, Vicky. Welcome in, Vicky Williams. I've been watching your sale. It's been great. I received my jewelry yesterday. It's beautiful as always. Well, thank you, Vicky. Yeah, you bought some fabulous pieces, Vicky. So thank you for appreciating those and giving them a good home. And same goes to everybody out there. Seriously. So many of you have bought some of the pieces that I love. And so to know that they've gone to such great people, and to hear back from you saying, hey, I got my items and I love them, I cherish them. Man, that's like the cherry on top of this whole reselling cake experience. because it really is very rewarding to have the work and effort that I go through feel like it actually makes a difference. So if it's bringing beautiful things to people's lives that help improve your quality of life, then that's super rewarding. So thank you for that. Thank you for helping enable me to do this, and thank you for sharing so much in your experiences, not just with me, but with so many people out here as well. Because a lot of people have found a really great community of people here. Yeah, found some best friends. Yeah, best friends and beyond. So, what can I say? Authentic antique paste was hand cut and polished by skilled lapidaries using the same techniques as natural gemstones. Yeah, the irony of that, Happy Ducky, is that when this piece was new, that paste would have been equally valued to the diamonds. Like, they put the diamonds with the paste. It wasn't like they had to, or oh darn, we have to put the diamonds with the paste. The paste was a rarity in itself when it was early, and very highly priced, and it still is. So, thank you, Vanessa, and hello, Vanessa. Good to see you. Yeah, Vanessa being one of those people that I call a dear friend. So, yeah, thank you for your presence, Vanessa, and you know, at a couple times your key involvement and presence. So, in many different occasions. So, yeah, Vanessa, just one of the wonderful people that I have met here on YouTube, and if I look to the chat, every single person here has a special place and a special meaning to myself, and probably to most of you as well. So, did you say that it's Jen's Gems that has charms? Vicky, Jen may have charms, but the person that I know of lately that's been hot on the charms is Leslie at Black Dog Vintage. Yeah, Leslie's been the charm specialist. Oh, there you go. Jen says, Vicky, no, Leslie of Black Dog Vintage has charms. But you never know, maybe next week Jen will get into a whole collection of charms. That's one thing about it as resellers, we never really know what we're gonna find out there. So as many of you see, yeah, it can be a little bit of a scavenger hunt, so to speak. So Leslie has tons of charms, says Happy Ducky. Yeah, indeed. Okay, well, that was pretty much it for the new items that I had prepped today. I always have piles of stuff. I find gold and silver. Jen, well, I was just talking to Tanya and another dealer about this. I'm like, yeah, I think after the discussion that I had with Leslie and some of the research that I'd done, gold and silver is the way to go. I'm gonna stick to gold and silver. Yeah, we were talking about toxic jewelry, so. Find you charming all the same, Jen. Finger guns. Yeah, I love that, Happy Ducky. Find you charming all the same, even if you don't have the charms that Leslie has. The volume of charms. Funny. What a great group of people we have here. So yeah, I do have a whole bunch more jewelry that I can just keep on showing here. So if anybody has any requests, I also have a couple of my inventory tubs right here. I have my bracelets, earrings, and stone bead necklaces. So if you guys got any of those things in mind that you're looking for, let me know. Okay. Whoa. I don't know if these suckers made the preview. What the heck? I don't think they did. I think there was a bowl of things that were not included in that box. Oh, in the box also. Don't let me hoard the box. I should at least bring it up for sale. Looking for a tiger's eye ring, says Laura. Okay, Laura. Let's see. I don't know if I have the rings handy here. But these are frickin' fabulous. Sterling silver, rhodium plated, and yeah, the lady sold me these, like the studs. I think maybe these were in the preview. Like the stud earrings, the lady's like, yeah, they're diamonds. They got certifications in them, and I laughed so loud. I was like, ha 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 ha, wow. Like 3, like 4, 10, 8 carat diamonds? What? Come on, lady. No, they're costume jewelry. They are CZ, but man, huge bling factor. Yes, Lucinda, I was talking about that. Well, and honestly, I have swayed away from a lot of the costume jewelry that I used to buy because I had to dig through piles of toxic stuff. And so, yeah, I kind of changed the way that I was buying because of the toxicity of what I was hunting in. Price on these, Passion Blue. Welcome in, Passion Blue 22. I like the name. The price on these is $25. $25. They do come in the box. They have an original box. And they do have certification. Oh, did Leslie pop in? Hello, Leslie. We were just talking about you. Well, I don't see where the certification went, but yeah, they're certified. They're marked 925, but the sterling actually tests more at 94%, so 940 silver. And they are CZs. And the starting bid on those is $25. Just a lot. They are big. They look big. Yeah, it's because they are. There's a lot going on there. And they're pretty heavy too. Let me get a weight. Let's get a weight on those. We were talking about charms, Leslie. Yes. 6.5 grams total, so just over 3 grams each. Pretty good. Oh, 25 bucks is all I'm asking on those. They do come in a box, and they do have some certified paperwork that talks about what they are exactly. Oh yeah, we were talking about charms and toxic jewelry, and be right here, be right back. Pot check. All right, Melly. Let us know how that stock pot's going. All right, $25 not landing. Going back down into the box. 22, Rhonda. Why not, Rhonda? End of the day, throw some offers out there. Sold to Rhonda at 22. Vicky Williams is back at 25. Well, Rhonda, now we've got Vicky at 25. So we'd be looking for 27 or better. Sorry, Rhonda. Hello, Jamie Lynn. Welcome in. Just received my latest box of treasures from you. Yum, yum. All right. Oh, aren't those awesome? Yeah, the gun Trigeri earrings. I thought the design on those was great. So I'm glad you like them. Once again, wow. Pinch me, I must be dreaming. There's that rewarding, goosebumpy feeling again. Another person who is enjoying their treasures. So thank you, Jamie. All right, there you go. I see out. Rhonda's out. All right, Rhonda. Well, thanks for getting the ball rolling there. And we are going to call those sold to Vicky Williams at 25. Thank you, Vicky. Unless somebody else came in there, I've been a little bit distracted here. Just make sure. Nope, sold 25 to Vicky. Thank you very much, Vicky. Vicky. So yeah, Leslie, we were talking about charms and toxic jewelry, and your name came up because you've had quite the assortment of charms recently, which has been pretty darn awesome. Okay, before I forget, the jewelry box will be coming up, but the Sussy Silver ring, if any of you were curious, if you saw the preview, Sussy Silver is what I call silver that I'm suspicious is not actually silver, even though it may be marked 925 or sterling, something like that. It's not. So the Sussy Silver ring is in fact brass, silver over brass. But I still think it's got an awesome darn stone in it. And I'm going to sell it for 15 bucks if somebody wants it. Gina, did you see my post last night? Yeah, I think so. Leslie, I don't know if Gina saw it, but some people saw it and said that they thought the glassware that you got in your post was from Gina. So there you go, $15 on that Sussy Silver. It is not sterling, it is silver plate, but beautiful stone on that. The stone is cool no matter what, right, Happy Ducky? I agree. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, the stone is rad. I would take that stone, and if I couldn't wear this, I would take that stone and put that in something else. My in or out at the retina specialist. Oh, AM at the retina specialist. Oh, gonna have those dilated pupils all day. All right, that one's going down. Where's the trash can? Tanya, I need a trash can. We need a trash can to put that in. Cane Corso cocktail I created. Oh, dang, that sounds dangerous. Okay, well, if anybody was interested in this fine jewelry box decoupage style, I did find the artist, and I'm like, oh goodness. Yeah, Willan F. I thought it was Willani, but it's actually Willan F. I did find a few more of his boxes, and his boxes retail for about $7.50. So that seemed to be about the going rate. I saw a couple different motifs. One of them that I'm like, oh, darn it. I don't want to start collecting this dude's boxes. But yeah, the other one that I saw, I thought was pretty darn awesome. So it's great. Stained glass technique. Thank you, Hannah, for confirming that. Reminded me of the stained glass work that my mom used to do growing up. All hand soldered, soft soldered joints there. And really nice decoupage work on the inside in this scene. So this scene on the inside is known as Backless Dress. And the scene itself was actually taken from, I can't remember which magazine it was, but a magazine back in the 20s, 30s actually had this, and that's where the artist got the material to do the decoupage with, because that is a pretty well known, you can actually find that image, it's been reproduced. But yeah, Backless Dress is the name of the motif on the inside. And I really like the way that the motif is carried through. So what you see on the outside carries through to the inside when you open it. I mean, that's one of those things. That's like having book match style earrings, you know, that extra little touch in design. That's what takes really good artists into the great artist category. at least in my opinion. It's those extra little details that really make a big difference. So there you go. Willon F, WILLAN F. If you Google him, you'll be able to find his work. And yeah, $750 is what they retail for. I'm asking $400. If somebody's interested in that one, $400's the price. So if you like it and you want to hop on it right here, right now, go for it. If it's still here and you're watching the playback, you've done your research and you're like, yeah, I like this dude. I think that's a great investment. That's a great price. Then let me know. If it is still available, which I don't know. I have a feeling this one's probably not going to last too long. And if it hangs out for a while, I'm not going to be heartbroken. I'll tell you that much. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous work of art. Again, the scene. Really well done. You know, I think, yeah, if it's done tastefully, and if it's done, I think there's different intents. If it's done with an artistic intention, if it's done with something in mind beyond just an artistic representation, then not cool. But there you go, there's the inside tray, which sits on top of a divider. So it does have that 6-compartment divider that sits in the bottom. So in the bottom of the tray, it has that divider that sits under the compartment, and it has the mirrored bottom as well. So really, really fabulous. Don't put it in backwards or the scene doesn't transfer through. So really fabulous box there. It's a work of art. I agree, Merche. It is a total work of art. And I'll tell you what, if you're tempted, if you're right on the fence there, I'm gonna drop it to $350. If that doesn't sell, are you gonna list that? Yes, Gina, I will list it. But I'm gonna drop it first for I'll offer it for $350. So if somebody's into that, and you know, a couple people out there that might like that for $305. Rena, Karen, Patty, Laura, if you're interested, then that's the deal. But yeah, it's gorgeous. I feel I'm really grateful to even have it. So I feel pretty privileged, honestly, to even have the opportunity to own it and offer it for sale. So yeah, I really appreciate wonderful works of art like that. So if you do too, and you want to get it at $350, then let me know. It will be here at that price until it sells or it gets listed. So Valerie, I see you at $350. All right. Well, I'll give somebody a minute or two. Well, not two. I'll give someone a little bit of time to come back, if so desired. But it looks like Valerie is going to get that one at $350 if no one's going to step in for a challenge there. So, and thank you, Valerie. It's really, I guarantee your satisfaction. How's that? If you get it and you're not happy with it, I'll just buy it right back from you. So, all right. I'm not seeing any other action, Valerie. So that one is sold to you at $350. Thank you. Yeah. It is spectacular indeed. And I think when you see it in person, well, I know you're gonna be impressed. I'm confident that you're gonna be 100% satisfied. How's that? Yeah, cool. Well, good, and I'm very grateful. So, I do have, geez, one more work of art. Actually, I'm just gonna save it. I'll save that one for a later date. Now that's a return policy I can get behind. Yeah, well, Vanessa, honestly, that's been my business policy for decades, you know. I didn't come onto YouTube with a satisfaction guaranteed policy because I didn't know what I was getting into, you know. When you say satisfaction is guaranteed, some people will take advantage of that. So, right, Happy Ducky? I don't expect to see another one of those. So I'm gonna enjoy being in its presence before it's packed up and shipped off to Valerie. So let's speak for myself. Totally, Gina. Will someone please send me Black Dog Vintage email address? Yeah, I don't know if Leslie's still here, but if you're still here, Leslie, you can just drop that and drop your email address, or I think if you go over to Leslie's channel, okay, good. Leslie's here. I was gonna say, if you go to Leslie's or anybody's channel for that matter, typically if you hit their bio, in the bio information, that about information will be their contact information. And if you have a YouTube channel and you don't have your contact information in your bio, you put it in there for people. Lisa, condition really is, it's super important. Yeah, I do have a lot of, there's a lot of leeway there because I deal in a lot of vintage and antique items. So I understand that the condition's gonna be what it is. But condition ultimately does determine value. So I would drop her link, but YouTube is being a rear end, right, Gina? Yeah, well, and those links are working on some devices and not others, which seems to be kind of the standard here lately. Okay, right. I think I got everything that was in the preview. And the few extra items that I had that I wanted to show, I do have the Victorian locket and the Edwardian necklace. I will be doing a little bit more research on the Edwardian necklace before I bring that one back around. But the Victorian locket will be available for $2,200 if somebody is interested. And oh, awesome, Leslie. Yeah, if somebody's interested in that, and also any other item that was passed on, if you are watching and you're interested, let me know. I got to tell you guys, for that locket, I was considering making this part of the trade because the amount of gold that's in that bezel is probably about what I need to finish the trade. So I don't know if somebody was interested in that one, but that one may be getting incorporated into the trade. It won't be getting taken apart. At least that wasn't, I was told it wouldn't be getting scrapped. I would get credit for the gold value and they would keep it as jewelry. But I've heard that so many times before, only to see the piece cut up and smashed, that I'm not sure if I believe that. But if somebody's interested in that, if you've been eyeballing that, then $350 is the price on that. And I'd really rather not make it part of the trade, but if I have to, I will. But I'll offer it one more time. If somebody likes that for $350, that is the price. It is Victorian, hand-painted porcelain, hand painted on porcelain portrait set in 14 karat gold. All original, very good condition. That nice tube hinge and C-clasp. It weighs 10.9 grams. I know that there's a lot of gold in that bezel. I'm like at 350, it probably has more than that in scrap, honestly. Like I would bet that it has more than that. So we may be finding out. But there you go. If somebody wants to hop on it at 350, that is the price for now. Fate to be determined. Yeah, that'll be a hard one. So, all right, there we go. 350 on that. That went down. That got shown. Oh, I did have two more pieces that I can bring up real fast before we go. And you know what I'm going to do for everybody that had a reverso priso today that expired? I'm going to turn those into free shipping for you guys. So, so there you go. If you bought something today and you don't already have free shipping, then you're going to get free shipping on your order. So, unless you use that reverso priso before the day is over, but we're just about ready to wrap it up here. Beautiful amethyst Buddha. Yeah, Mercier. You know what, Mercier? With the porcelain portrait brooch, if I do end up making that part of the trade, I'll probably keep the portrait and just scrap the frame. If I'm being honest, hate me if you want to, but I'll probably keep the porcelain and move the gold frame along, and maybe remount it in sterling. But here we go. Amethyst Buddha. This was a pendant and could still be very easily made into a pendant. The Amethyst Buddha is $20 if somebody is interested. And yeah, I'd put a little sterling wire in that and then make that a pendant. And this beautiful carved coral, I call it a cabochon. Lucinda's in at 20. All right, Lucinda, you've got it. Lucinda at 20. I don't see anybody else hopping on that one, Lucinda. So we're just going to call that one sold to you at 20. So this little coral, thank you, Lucinda. This little coral cabochon. Well, Jamie, I do what I can, but sometimes sometimes I just melt things too. Like I do the best I can, but especially in this day and age, the value of gold has just driven some jewelry pieces out of the market. But thank you, Jamie. But yeah, this awesome coral cab is carved. Beautiful piece of coral. Like a master carver made this, honestly. Dad, did I get one or both? I was having a conversation and you were muted, lol. I just love. Lucinda, you got the Amethyst Buddha. Yeah. You got the one, and this one's coming up. A masterfully carved piece of coral. And this, you'll be seeing a short later on how to test for coral. This one, you may have seen a little bit of fizzy action. Did that short already release? I don't remember. If you see some fizzy action on one of the shorts, either from recently or upcoming soon, that was hydrochloric acid on the back of this fizzing to indicate that yes, it is not glass, it is in fact coral. Because that's on a piece like this where it looks so perfect, looks like it could be glass, that's one way to tell. Put a little hydrochloric acid on a spot where you don't mind it getting corroded a little bit. And it'll fizz. It goes crazy with bubbles. But it also takes it from being very shiny to making a matte coating on it. If you see that, see the shine, see where it goes to that matte dot in the center. I only wanted to put a tiny little piece, a little drop of acid on there, and there was some on the edge of the bottle, and when I went to touch it, the big drop got on there and made a big fizzy spot. So much bigger result than I was looking for, but very positive at the same time. So there you go. It is carved coral. Be a great on a ring. Yeah, I think it would be great on a ring. It has part of the design or some pretty deep holes in the hair work there. You could probably make a pendant out of it if so desired, but it's just a beautiful piece of coral. My plan was to just put it on a shelf where it wasn't going to collect dust and it would sit there and show up nicely. But if you want it for 30 bucks, that's the price. Starting bid or buy it now or whatever, $30 if you like it. Very exceptional piece. I see Draft Horse Diva's in at 30. Oh, did I not get the starting bid? Well, your starting bids are officially accepted. I'm late in the chat here. I see Draft Horse Diva first at 30, Merche. So we'd be, Cruz. It's all right there, just turn it around. So we'd be looking for a 32. Merche's back at 32. Thank you, Merche. There you go again, the back on that. Draft Horse Diva's back at 35. Thank you, Draft Horse Diva. Well, I'm still really impressed with the carving on that. Super nice detail. Got Draft Horse Diva at 35, looking for a 37 or an out, Merche. And Merche is out to Diva. All right, thank you, Draft Horse Diva, and thank you, Merche, as well. That one is sold to Draft Horse Diva at 35. Thank you, Draft Horse Diva. And I think that wraps it up here. Yeah, that pretty well wraps it up. I'm not seeing anything else here that's screaming, hey, show me. I'm seeing a couple pieces that are saying, hey, research me, bring me back later. Thank you, Merche. Yeah, and thank you, Draft Horse Diva, as well. Both of you, part of the great presence of people that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, Merche, geez, I think you've been around here at Raven's Chest pretty much since I first started. Yeah, one of the first people that I remember hanging out here on a regular basis. In Draft Horse Diva, a relatively recent, but not so recent member, a highly valued member of our community as well. So yeah, thank you, Merche. Thank you, Draft Horse Diva. Thank you, everybody who makes this small YouTube community that we have here such a wonderful, wonderful place to be. Like, yeah, seriously. And thank you again, Tanya, for providing that landing place for myself and so many others. You know, I've told the story many times when I first ventured into YouTube, the YouTube jewelry land. I felt like I was in a dark forest, navigating my way through this new territory. And when I found Tanya's channel, in particular, I felt like I had found a beautiful meadow in the dark forest. And I know for many of you, it's been a very similar experience. So thank you for helping provide that place and that experience. So not only are we part of it, but we benefit from being here, being part of it. So yeah, I feel very honored, and I'm very grateful for all of you. I feel honored to be part of this group, this community. What did you do before jewelry, Eldine? Well, let's see, I started doing jewelry back in the late 90s. And at the time, I was going to college and I was working as a maintenance worker at a mobile home park and also working at a bead shop. So, and before that, I was a timber feller technically. So I used to cut trees down, and that was what I did. Awesome. Coffee and brunch time. Well, good, Lucinda. I'm glad you got to have a little coffee and brunch and hang out. And yeah, so that's what I did. I was a timber feller. If you search Doug Schattenberg on the internet and sugar pine, if the pictures are still out there, then you can see me working with my dad back in, probably 93, 94, something like that. Well, thank you, Jamie. That really means a lot. Yeah. That timber work. Lucinda, Northern California, on the opposite side of the valley from you. Yeah, northeastern California. So where the Sierras and the Cascades meet each other, but all over that region. So yeah, but never got over into the redwoods. So thanks, Merche. Yeah, and I feel super lucky too. Like Tanya is super wonderful, very uniquely awesome. So yeah, I feel very lucky too. So lucky to have Tanya and lucky to have all of you as well. So thank you again. It's been a great Wednesday so far. Wonderful Wednesday. I will be getting Medicine Lake south of there. Yeah, pretty close. Like Doyle area was about as far northeast as I cut, and then all the way while I worked in the valley in the winters cutting orchards down in the Chico, everywhere from Redding down into Chico. So that was fun. But yeah, I got squirreled, forgot what I was talking about. It's all a big life experience filled with interesting twists and turns, right? Yeah, and it's so funny because when I was cutting trees, I left that to go to college to become a marine biologist, and then decided I liked geology more than I liked biology. And then in college, I met my then girlfriend, now ex-wife, and she grew up in the jewelry business, and we started a little business together that we did through college, and then that just kind of blossomed into a business and constant knowledge, learning, and yeah, one thing led to another, and here I am on YouTube. So yeah, California is a beautiful state, Lucinda, and that whole area, Northern California, and the Sierras, in the Cascades, it's all beautiful. And then over your way too, once you hit the coast, wow, amazing. The redwoods, all the Lost Coast, and all that, just incredible. So yeah, I don't know, I feel like I could just sit here and blab all day long, but the jewelry sale part of the show is over. And I thank you all for being here and making it a great experience. Downeyville and all that. I don't actually know where Doyle is, but I do know Chico and all the rest of it. And yeah, Doyle's getting pretty close to Reno, so very northeastern California. Downeyville, great place, man. Talk about BFE out in the middle of nowhere. We used to play them in high school sports. So And it was like a 3-hour bus drive or something, so. All right, there you go. Great show today. Thank you, Draft Horse Eva. Yeah, it's been great. It's been great hanging out with you all. I hope for those of you who are looking to pick up some treasures, you're able to find something you like. And for those of you who are watching the playback, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And if you see something that got passed on that you're interested in, please do let me know. And yeah. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. I'm actually losing my voice. Crazy. So, I don't know. Definitely be on next Monday for Raven's Addiction, and next Wednesday, man, I don't know, maybe a pop-up sometime in between as well. Not sure about all that. But until next time, lovely memories. Doug, great show. Thank you, Yippee. Yeah, until next time, you guys all take care. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And it starts with love, and that is peace. So I like to say peace, and that's what it's grounded in. You can't have peace without love. So peace, y'all.